we are super excited to announce that we now have Rigging Doctor t-shirts available to you for the next week. So if you'd like them, we've got a link down below in the description for our limited t-shirts that are available in both men's and women's fits and sizes. And they come in lots of fun colors, so go ahead and check them out. It's a nice morning. Herbie's about to raise the anchor. We're gonna get out of here. We got up early, went to the bean one last time, got breakfast and coffee, and Herbie got the mooring up last night, so we're totally ready to go. As soon as that anchor raises, we're gone. Super exciting. But we had a great time in Oriental, I will say.
The wind is here! So we're doing 4.5 knots, and we are now sailing.
As fun as boating and sailing is, there are a lot of really dull moments. So I like to fill those moments with either reading or talking, or what I'm going to do right now, which is turn this spool of really soft yarn into a hat. So I'm making these hats for homeless people back in Baltimore because I'm from Baltimore and it gets super cold there. There's a whole lot of homeless, and the church that I'm a member of does this Boots for Baltimore thing around Christmas, and so I figured I could donate a whole bunch of hats that I make with all this crazy free time I have. So in the description down below, I've included my email address, and so if you would like to donate yarn to my Hats for the Homeless sailing cause, I will send you a good address, and you can send me any kind of yarn so that I can make it into hats for people who are not as fortunate as we are in these cold winter times.
Coming up on Adams Creek's entrance, and this is going to be our first encounter experience type thing with the ICW, like real ICW, where it's just that little ditch cut through the ground that leads from one point to another in the middle of land. So it'll be a new experience for us. Today it's just blowing down wind for us, so we're able to sail it, and it's really cool. So there is a lot of jibing right now because we're going like dead downwind. So what I do when we're jibing, or when we're like this, where the wind's fluky and it's right behind us, I actually just cheat the main in all the way, and then with a little bit of sail twist, the top of the sail actually presents a lot of surface area to the wind, and it doesn't slam back and forth with accidental jibes, which happen all the time in this kind of situation. So it's working out pretty well in here.
came up, and it's just so strange up here. It's so narrow. I can't believe it. This is the ICW. The good news is it's a gorgeous day. I'm kind of sad I missed it, but I still got like 3 or 4 hours left before the sun sets.
This is my friend. It's the crowdsourced data from Navionics. We needed to make it to the inlet at Beaufort now, and we're many miles away. So by the time we finally get there, the tide's gonna be coming in. And we're gonna be fighting the tide and all that mess. It's like, nah, we'll take the easy way.
Taking the easy way out.
And honestly, with Navionics on my phone, I can see exactly where we are and like all the depth contour lines. It's beautiful. So that really takes a lot of the fear out of the ICW, because there's parts where it's like, oh, 5-foot shoal reported in 2006, and then you can see people that have passed over it a couple days ago are reporting it's like 12 feet deep. Navionics is awesome. You have to, how would I say this? Actually look at it. So I deviated from course a little bit and I was like, oh, no problem. I'll turn to correct and get back to it. And I simply turned the wrong way and I went right instead of left, and then we ran aground. Yeah, really dumb. We always have it set up so that north is always up on the chart and we're heading south, so it was simply backwards, and I didn't think that through properly.
This is one of the most beautiful sandwiches I have ever made. Just know that it's ham, tomato, cheese, lettuce, and pepper on rye with mayo.
While we're stuck here, luckily we're close to Beaufort and we have pretty good signal. So we're uploading our latest video. It's 12% uploaded and it's been like this for an hour. Hopefully it doesn't fail. Usually the videos take about 4 to 5 tries to get them uploaded, and the one that finally makes it tends to be about 3 to 4 hours to get it uploaded. You can see where I deviated from our course, and I thought I would correct it by going more right, which was wrong. I should have gone left. So we are now aground and we're waiting for the towboat to come. So their base of operations is about 4 miles from here, so they shouldn't be here. It shouldn't be too long before they get here.
Just watching the towboat come in, along with some dolphins. We might get some flack for just running aground and immediately calling Boat US, but honestly, when they're that close and we're just stuck in the middle of the ICW, makes sense. I mean, and we have the insurance, so might as well use it. So it was quick and easy. We're glad we did it, and now we're sailing again, just like that. So it only took put us back like an hour. 2 hours. Oh dear. Never a dull moment. Actually, that's not true, but
Many a dull moment.
Many dull moments.
We just edit those out for you guys.
Yeah. The one thing I really don't like about the ICW is these bridges. guy was nice and waited for us. Anchor here because our next anchorage we won't get till until 9 p.m. We can just cook and enjoy our evening. We anchored a little too far. Well, we anchored a little too close to the channel for comfort, so we're moving. Whoops.
There's the marker and there's the marker, so we're safe. We're no longer in the channel. We are aground again. For the third time today.
Oh my gosh.
So, when you drop your anchor when you run aground, there's a trick to it. If you drop your anchor and all your chain on top of the anchor, you're gonna foul it. So what you do is you drop the anchor and then you drop a giant pile of chain next to the anchor. And then when you start floating off, when the tide comes in, it'll pull from that spool and everything will, you know,
but I
set and be good.
I thought we weren't aground.
Oh, we're aground. Look at us. Look at that.
Oh.
We're so aground right now.
We're anchored. I'd call that day a success. It's only 4:57, so it's pretty much 5 o'clock, and we're anchored and ready to spend a nice, restful evening after a good day's sail. And a lot of it, most of it, was actually sailing, which was very nice because we were not expecting to be able to do that too much in the ICW. So all in all, good experience so far. It's pretty.
We are doing 6.5 knots. We're on a beam reach through the Bensound, and we are running our generator to keep the motor topped up.
Thanks so much for watching, and if you want to become a sailing buddy, you can click the link down below to our Patreon account.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, and when you click subscribe, make sure you click on the little bell in the annotation. That way you get notifications as soon as our next video is uploaded.
Thanks so much!